In Most Wanted, you are all playing as bandits trying to become most wanted outlaw in the Wild West. How? Let me show you. Players take an outlaw on the standee and 5 cards. Cards are in the 4 suits and run from 6 to ace. The game takes place in towns of the Old West, and each one has a different setup of action cards. The cards are the meat of the game. I'll talk more about them in a moment. The point of this game is to be the most wanted, but not every action will move you closer toward the goal. Early on, most things will move you up. Later, little crimes like a duel or robbing the Pony Express don't matter as much as robbing bigger targets, such as the train or the bank. At this point, you'll want to be more careful using your cards. Then again, sitting out means your rival might jump past you. You'll be aiming to get 2 pairs, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, and so on to participate in some of these actions. The top of the action card shows how many cards are needed for that action. The name of the action is under the illustration, and the main text explains the rules. Most show a wanted poster. Move up that many spots on the wanted track if you win, and a jail cell. Pay your bail or move that many spots down if you lose. Other action cards give you more cards, money, or mean you can challenge opponents. Play cards take risks at the right time. Balance actions to make sure you have strong hands and money, and commit more and better crimes than everyone else. That's Most Wanted. Our games of Most Wanted are about 45 minutes, but we haven't played with more than 4 players. Maybe save this for a weekend if playing with a full count, but otherwise weeknights should work. The box says 15 to 35 minutes, and that doesn't sound right at all. The board is long, and the player mats are kinda big. I'd say that the number of people that can fit around your dinner table is the amount that you can have play this game. If you play without the more complicated action cards, 6 or 7-year-olds could play this. Because this game introduces action cards as you go along, you might be able to follow the campaign or just make up your own as the younger players get comfortable. There's only a little reading, and as with most card games, it's more about symbols and numbers. This game is just full of little moments instead of big stories. That's what happens when you add high-risk action cards with a push-your-luck game. Mom loses 3 spots robbing the bank because I had aces and kings over her kings and queens. Or Dad bluffs a pair of 7s to win a shootout over me and Grandma. There's always something going on. You'll be cheering or growling, but still having a great time. Because cards are only 6s to aces, you can focus on the good hands. The player mats help you remember what hands are and what beats what. I do wish they had the full hands, like straights and flushes, but all possible hands are listed on the back of the book. Still, it'd be nice for people who don't play a lot of card games. Speaking of 6s, giving the low card a powerful ability like Double Cross is super smart. Maybe you shouldn't throw those away just in case someone challenges you to a duel. Those action cards take this from being half of a game of poker to something board gamey. Do you go for the safe action, getting more cards or money? Do you hold off robbing the Pony Express, letting others blow through their good cards just so you can try the train? Then there are the later towns that add more/different action cards. I won't spoil Tombstone for you, but it is amazing. All those variable setups don't make the game feel super different. But trust me, there will be times you're like, where's the church? Or you need to be careful because someone, Mom, keeps holding us up. Once you've played all the setups in this book, the designers give instructions for making your own towns. Very cool. Turns are quick And there's no downtime because you might be challenged or have the cards to get in on an action card. I wish there were more action cards, and I first thought there were variable powers, only to see these beautiful player standees and mats where just so players knew who was who. I'd only really played Go Fish and War with Grandma. We're more board gamers than card gamers. When I was told about this, I was like, okay, it sounds kind of fun. It's more than kind of fun. It's a blast. It plays quickly, you can teach and play with anyone, and you'll be laughing every time you play. What you get in the box is great, but I want to see more. Action cards, one-and-done thematic abilities. Hey Northstar, I have some ideas for those. Most Wanted, highly recommended.